There it is, home sweet home, the blue planet, Earth, the best planet I've ever lived on. Well, that's true, right? I was going to have you jump on Google Earth. This is Google Earth. You can get on here on your Chromebook. Amazing site. However, some of the privacy things on your Chromebook doesn't allow you to download certain files. I was going to have you download a file. I was told by students in first hour, I can't download the file. So, here we are. I'm making a video because my laptop that the school gave me is able to do things that yours is not. So I'm going to go ahead and import the file that I downloaded. And it's going to put on Google Earth some color coding. It's going to color code rocks by their ages, kind of like you did when you colored in your diagram for activity 1. There we go. Outstanding. We have a scale over here, so we see those red colors. Okay, those are like the newest, 30 million years, 60 million, 90 million, 120 million. So a long time for us, but not very long for Earth. Your diagram was going over a part of this. Look how much we see. This is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. This is where seafloor spreading is happening. The newest rock is being born here. It's like a nursery for rocks. And when rocks get older, just like humans, they start moving farther away from home. So they get born here in the middle on this red line, and then they get pushed away by the new rocks that are continually being born. So it's a slow process. New rocks push the older rocks out, and that happens in both directions. And what happens as a result? Well, South America and Africa used to be together, and then this is happening, and it pushes them apart. Alfred Wegener had the evidence that shows that the continents were together at one time, but he did not have this information to say how it was happening. Okay, this is one piece of the puzzle he wasn't able to get to. All right, so we see the color coding. Red is new. Older it goes out. But this does not just happen here in the Mid-Atlantic. Okay, this is a huge system right there, but is also happening on other parts of the world. Here we go. We see some more new rocks being born right here and here. In the reading about seafloor spreading, well, that presumably you're in because the link to this video is in that reading, you see a map that's got lines over it, or lines all around it in the oceans. Those lines represent these places where new rock is being formed. So we see over here on the other side of South America, we have one of those ridges happening as well. Okay, so they're all over the place. Now, one last thing that I think is fascinating that I've never traveled to this place, but I hope to. If you zoom in the North Atlantic, now we get through the clouds, zoom in, let's see. Zoom out, it should be, oh, I gotta go farther north, that's Spain right there. There it is. Right here, Reykjavik. Maybe that's how you say it. This is the capital of a country called Iceland. It's an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and look at that. It is right on this ridge of new rock being born. So if you want to see some volcano action, head to Iceland. All right. There's some amazing scenery that you can see there. You can actually see evidence of this new rock, the continental, the plate boundary that we'll talk about. But this is actually a country that is right on this ridge. Pretty cool if you ask me. But, you know, a lot of things are cool if you ask me that you guys might not think is cool. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, here we go. Zoom out. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, if we look at it by the age of rocks. You did this small scale. It's happening large scale on our planet as well. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll keep going with this. We'll keep looking a little bit at about this. How does this happen? What does it mean for our continents moving? And we'll just get to see the stuff that Alfred Wegener was not ever able to see. It's too bad, because it's amazing.